Hi, I'm PNC Joe, and I only talk about commercial insurance. Running a small business comes with many responsibilities, and looking after your employees is a big one. Employers' liability insurance helps when workers are hurt or sick on the job, but many small business owners find it tricky to understand. With changing laws and potential financial hits, staying informed is not just smart, it's essential. Keep watching because in this video we will discuss these important topics. Why do employers need liability insurance? What does bodily injury coverage mean? What happens if an employee gets sick from work? What about legal costs and expenses? Does it cover injuries off-site? Who is considered an employee? What are the limits and exclusions? How is this different from workers' compensation? And a bonus topic at the end. Let's go through these points one at a time. Employers' liability insurance is important because it helps protect the employer from paying huge amounts of money if an employee gets hurt or sick because of their job. Imagine if someone working in a factory gets injured while doing their work. This insurance can help cover the costs so the employer doesn't have to pay everything on their own. Bodily injury coverage is when the insurance helps pay if an employee gets hurt while working. For example, if an employee slips and falls in the office and breaks their arm, the insurance will help pay for the medical bills and any other costs related to the injury. Sometimes, work conditions can make employees sick. For example, if someone works in a place with a lot of dust and they get a lung disease, the insurance can help pay for their treatment. This kind of coverage is called compensation for illness or disease. If an employee decides to take legal action against the employer because of an injury or illness, the insurance will help pay for the lawyer and other court-related costs. This is called legal costs and expenses coverage. It helps the employer defend themselves in court without having to pay all the legal fees themselves. Coverage for injuries that occur off-site during work-related activities depends on the specific terms and conditions of the insurance policy. For example, if a delivery person gets into an accident while making a delivery, the insurance may cover the costs related to their injuries, subject to policy terms. An employee is anyone who works for the employer. This can include full-time workers, part-time workers, and sometimes even temporary workers or subcontractors. It's important to know who is covered under the insurance policy to avoid any confusion. Limits are the maximum amount of money the insurance will pay for a claim. Exclusions are things that the insurance will not cover. For example, if someone gets hurt because they were not following safety rules, the insurance might not cover that incident. Workers' compensation is another type of insurance that helps employees if they get hurt or sick because of their job. However, employers' liability insurance may cover additional aspects, like legal costs, that workers' compensation does not, depending on the policy. They work together to make sure both the employer and employees are protected. If an employer doesn't have this insurance, they might have to pay all the costs themselves if an employee gets hurt or sick. This can be very expensive and might even cause financial problems for the business. Premiums are the payments made to have the insurance. They are calculated based on things like the type of work employees do, how many employees there are, and how risky the work is. The insurance company looks at these factors to decide how much the employer should pay for the insurance. I hope this exploration of employers' liability insurance has demystified how it plays a vital role in safeguarding your business and your team. Understanding this essential coverage helps ensure that you are better prepared to handle unexpected situations, keeping your business resilient and your employees protected. If you have any questions or ideas for future videos, please let me know in the comments below.